Here with Torres MMA Sport fighter Christian Cardona. Christian here in Lake Tahoe, fighting the hometown favorite. How are you feeling since you've been up here, and do you feel you have support here because of who your trainer is?
I wouldn't say that. You know, being that he's a hometown hero, he's going to have a lot of people backing him up. You know, I'm expecting for the worst. Walking out, a lot of people booing at me. You know, I'm not going to let that get under their skin. I prepared for that too. For 2 months, I'm just focusing on what's important. You know, we're there representing Torres MMA and winning my fight.
They see his on paper 4-1 record, your 2-3 record. What is it that people should know about how deceiving your record might be?
The thing is, with records, especially amateur level, it doesn't matter how many fights you win. So what matters is who you fought. I fought some pretty tough guys, way older guys, way more experienced guys, and that's the thing about it. Like, that's why I lost, and I lost just because I lost my win. Ryan McCarthy. And him, I've seen some of his fights, and honestly, I'm not impressed.
He mentioned he's able to see a lot of your fights on YouTube. He didn't think that was the greatest thing to have your fights so open to the public, but what do you feel about that, especially since you are trying to get exposure for yourself?
Yeah, that's the thing. You know what? Especially if 5 years from now I'm in the UFC or some other huge event, you know, my fights are going to be open to the public no matter what. So my goal is, as a fighter, to try to learn from the past fight and get twice as better from here on out. So him seeing my fight, you know, leaves him with this expectation that, oh, I have these certain holes, so he's going to try to beat me. You know, he's going to think that he is a way better fighter because he saw my old flaws from my past fights. So it's been almost a year since I fought anyways.
He's more known for his big win over Sean Shamrock. In that fight, you know, Sean, being an 18-year-old, did say after the fight it was just tough fighting a kind of a bigger man, body size-wise. He felt the guy's strength on the he felt Ryan's strength on the ground. You're a jiu-jitsu expert. How do you combat somebody whose size, physical strength might be an advantage?
Honestly, the size thing really doesn't play a factor in me at all. You know, I've been fighting guys who were bigger than me. I'm supposed to be a 45er. Size doesn't intimidate me. I train with a big guy like Torres. You know, he's fighting at 185. On the ground, I'm not worried about gassing out. I know how to move around on the ground. I can relax. I can work off the ground, and I'm always an offensive fighter. Standing up, he's a stationary fighter, and I'm not threatened at it by all, especially after training with Torres.
Tell the people a little bit about your background, how you got into it.
Honestly, it started as a way to get out of bullying. As a kid, I was actually bullied a lot, so I decided to start taking up MMA. Started up in my backyard and just moved on to the gym, and as time went by, I just did it for myself rather than getting back at like society or the bullies that picked on me or whatever. I gained a respect for martial arts. It's just something that's in me now. I love doing it. I love the discipline in it. I love the integrity in the sport. It's just something that's a part of me now.
So I take it the main part of your training, this is just winding it down. How are you feeling this week? How relaxed are you about everything and the anticipation waiting for it?
Honestly, I was pretty worried about the fight, only because of the altitude. You know, being in Vegas, we're fighting in a bowl is close to hell pretty much. So that's why we came here a week early to get acclimated. But honestly, I got used to it pretty fast, so I'm not worried at all. I feel I'm more than prepared for this guy.